What's going on, YouTube? Coming back at you with another video. So, I pass up on a lot of social media news. For those of you who know, I've moved completely away from doing this type of content for the most part. Basically, trying to focus my life and my path on God. And a lot of the content that I was doing previously really didn't align with that. But I wanted to bring this to you guys because I actually have been following the YouTube channel, A Convict's Perspective. The person you see on your screen right now, if you're not familiar, his name is FLACO. He's the owner of A Convict's Perspective YouTube channel. FLACO is now allegedly on the run for a double shooting that happened in Tucson, Arizona. The pictures that I have up, this one that you're looking at right now, this is actually taken from FLACO's last live stream. The picture right here, this is the one that the sheriff's department is using to notify people of who they're looking for. You can tell just from the clothing that it is clearly FLACO, the tattoo. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like FLACO is the suspect. I thought people were trolling when I saw this story, but I'm going to read you the news article briefly. This is coming out of Tucson, Arizona. This is News 4 Tucson. It says, Pima County Sheriff's Department is currently searching for 45-year-old William Vick, who is wanted in connection with the double shooting. According to PCSD, Vick is suspected in the shooting of two victims who had driven themselves to the hospital. And now I saw different reports. One of them says he's 6'5". This one says he's 6 feet. It says Vick is a white male, 6 feet and 250 pounds with brown hair. PCSD says the victim's injuries are non-life-threatening. SWAT was on the scene earlier in the 4200 block of West Calatrava Lane. According to PCSD, a search warrant was utilized, but Vick was not located. Traffic was temporarily restricted to residents in the area only, but is now back open. The two victims are currently in stable condition. This is still an active investigation. So, unfortunately, again, it looks like FLACO is suspected as being the alleged shooter in this double shooting that took place in Tucson, Arizona. I just want to say, regardless if he did it or not, prayers go out to FLACO. Prayers go out to the victims in this situation. I just want to tell FLACO, no matter what happens with your situation, if you are guilty, I just want you to know, regardless of what consequences you face, if you end up in prison, you end up in jail, whatever the case may be, you can always be freed if you turn your life to Christ. And that goes out to everybody out there. Don't spend your life caught up in the streets, caught up in situations that don't benefit you, doing things that are going to put you in compromised positions. Take the time while you can and turn your life to God. Devote your time and your energy to trying to build a relationship with God. And I promise you, in doing that, things in your life are going to change. And whether or not you see the change, it's definitely going to be happening if you're coming from a genuine place. But when you leave this world, which we all are going to do someday, you're going to go, when judgment comes, you're going to go somewhere much better. And the people that live for themselves and they don't turn to God and they do whatever they want and they live life how they want because God gave us free will, He gave you the ability to make the choices you want to make, you have to live with those choices though. And you have to live with the consequences. And if you don't repent and turn to Christ and understand that Christ is the only thing that can set you free, if you don't take that opportunity while you have it, it's very clear about what happens to people who don't. And I guarantee you, it's going to end up in a situation where you're going to regret not taking the time and not making the effort to build that relationship and that connection with God. So pick up that Bible. That's what the only thing I can really recommend you is pick up that Bible, start reading from the New Testament. After you read the New Testament a few times, double back, go read the Old Testament, get familiar with the Bible, read it regularly, get to know God, build a prayer life for yourself. Really, stop wasting time on social media. Stop wasting time chasing things that don't matter and start focusing on the only thing that does matter. Hopefully, this situation gets resolved in the way that it needs to. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you the news. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit the like, subscribe, share, leave some feedback. I definitely appreciate you watching. Peace.